let's jump right into this explainer. Today, we're unpacking from miracle to mantelpiece, the true significance of Ashura. We're going to explore the epic history of this day, the truly massive events that define it, and most importantly, how we can actually apply these ancient lessons to our very modern lives right now. So, we have to start with this profound question. How do you hold on to your faith when you are completely, totally trapped? Because truly understanding Ashura means answering this exact question. It's all about learning how to face literally impossible odds with unshakable certainty. What actually happens in the human heart when there is no physical way out of a crisis? To wrap our heads around this, we need to look at how Ashura is fundamentally one of what the Quran calls Ayyamullah, or the days of Allah. Now, these aren't just normal days. These are highly specific moments in history when divine intervention becomes undeniably visible. It's a time when everyone on earth, believer or completely rebellious, is forced to stop and witness the absolute dominance, power, and control of the divine. Now, the linguistics here are actually super fascinating. Yes, Ashura is rooted in the word for the 10th day, but historically it ties back to this ancient Arab practice. They used to purposely hold back their camels, dehydrating them for 9 straight days. Then, on that 10th day, they'd finally let them drink. So culturally, Ashura represents this sudden, massive opening of mercy. It's the ultimate relief after a grueling period of suffering and being held back.
Moving into Section 1, Musa at the Red Sea, the ultimate test of faith.
Picture the escalating terror of that day. You have roughly 600,000 Israelites fleeing Egypt under the cover of night. By the time morning hits, they realize they're being hunted down by Pharaoh's enraged, heavily armed military. They run until they hit the shores of the Red Sea, and they are completely trapped. You've got a raging ocean in front of you and a ruthless army right behind you. And then comes the miracle of Falak. The sea didn't just slowly part. It burst open in a matter of seconds, literally carving a massive, dry highway straight through the ocean.
This whole situation sets up an unbelievable emotional contrast. On one hand, you've got the sheer panic of the masses. The Israelites see the army, they look at the water, and they scream, "Inna lamudrakun." Basically, we are overtaken. It's over. But then look at Prophet Musa. With this unshakable, totally grounded calm, he just declares, "Inna maya rabbi sayahtadin." Indeed, my Lord is with me, he will guide me.
This right here is the crucial spiritual anchor of the entire story. Inna maya rabbi isn't just some hopeful wish. It is a profound state of being. You see, Musa didn't need a bigger army. He didn't need a fortress or even a physical escape route to feel secure. His absolute certainty that Allah was entirely present with him in that exact moment was his ultimate weapon. He knew the presence of the divine completely outweighed his physical reality.
So Musa didn't focus on the problem, he looked directly at the solution. This is true certainty. This is yaqeen. It's knowing, deep down, that Allah is with you no matter how terrifying the odds look. And you know, when you have that level of certainty, the obstacles standing in front of you, even if it's an entire ocean, just become totally irrelevant.
Let's go to Section 2, a legacy of deliverance, the day of mercy for the prophets.
The amazing thing is that Musa wasn't the only one saved on this monumental day. Ashura is really this historical highway of divine rescue. It touches the lives of so many prophets. Noah was delivered from the flood. Yunus was forgiven and saved from the whale. Yusuf was relieved, and Ayub was miraculously healed. It's pretty much the ultimate day of divine relief.
To really put that relief into perspective, think about the number 18. Prophet Ayub suffered for 18 grueling years. His wealth was gone, his family was gone, and he dealt with an incredibly painful physical illness. But he maintained absolute patience. And after 18 long years, the exact day chosen to finally heal him and shower him with mercy was the day of Ashura.
All right, Section 3, observing the Ashura fast, bringing the miracle into our homes.
Fasting on the 10th of Muharram is a really deeply rooted tradition. Prophet Muhammad emphasized this heavily, saying, "If I remain alive until the next year, I will certainly fast the 9th day." By adding that 9th day, he wanted to differentiate the Muslim practice. And that is why so many people observe the fast across both days today.
But keep in mind, this fast is not just about skipping lunch. Fasting during this sacred time is literally a prescription to recharge your spiritual certainty. It's a direct, physical way for us to step into the legacy of those prophets, to kind of embody that unshakable certainty of Musa, and to celebrate this massive day of relief.
Now for Section 4,
Fasting with young children, a 7th century parenting hack.
If you've got a family, you are probably wondering, how on earth do I involve my young kids in this? Well, the Sahaba actually gave us a brilliant blueprint. A Sahabi woman named Rubayah bint Mu'adh left us this fascinating account. She described how they would encourage their kids to fast. But they didn't just force them to sit there quietly and endure the hunger. No, they actively supported them using clever distractions. It's such a relatable, incredibly smart parenting moment straight out of the 7th century.
Here's their exact playbook. First, obviously, encourage the fast as long as the kids are healthy and physically up for it. Second, prep some simple distractions. The Sahaba actually crafted custom toys out of wool specifically for this. And third, keep them playfully engaged. Whenever the kids started getting hungry and cranky, they would just hand them these wool toys to distract them all the way until iftar. It totally transforms the fast into this engaging, supportive family event rather than just a miserable chore.
As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with something to really think about. You might not be staring down an enraged ancient army today, but what is your Red Sea? What is that overwhelming obstacle standing in your way right now? And most importantly, are you ready to face it with the absolute, unwavering certainty of Inna Maya Rabbi? Indeed, my Lord is with me. Take that incredible standard of faith into your fast and into absolutely whatever challenges lie ahead.